Good afternoon, folks. It's Diana here at Pro Solar Clean and Sola-Tecs Distributors. So I'm here with Jan today, as usual, and we will be shooting a series of videos to help you get oriented with the brush when you first get your first Sola-Tecs brush. So Jan is going to go over basic kind of setup here. Go ahead, Jan.
Okay, so this setup is just a small example of what you might be cleaning as a ground mount. Later we can also show you the roof mount, but right now it's going to be ground mount and with the source of the water there. Later I will also show you how to clean the ground mounts without water, so the water you have to bring with you in the tank. So let's follow me. I'll show you everything from the beginning. So we have the running water right here. It's already running water. I like to use a valve right here, so to stop the water if I need it. Now it's very important thing that you run your water through the DI tanks right here. Okay, we are using a set of the DI tanks to purify the water and to pull the minerals and ions from the water. So to achieve, you know, the best purity we can. So from the DI tanks, I'm feeding, you know, my pressure washer right here. We like to use quick connectors like that on the pressure washer. Okay, make sure everything clicks. And also I have a quick connector on the pressure washer. Okay. Alrighty, everything is set. So make sure you have enough oil in your pump. Make sure you have enough gasoline in your pressure washer. So this pressure washer gives me approximately 2200 psi. I like to run it approximately around 2000 or 2100 psi. Okay, so now I'm pretty much set right here on my track. I'll take you over there and I'll show you how to put a brush together. Alright, so this set as it is, you can see individual parts we are using to put together a C1000 brush, poles, gooseneck, splash guard. We have also some gauge to measure the pressure. This hose is 100-meter hose, 320 feet to clean the ground mount, this part of it, so you can see everything. So first of all, I want to make sure that my brush will spin proper way. So right here we have little arrows, and if the arrows are pointing this way, that means, you know, my brush will be spinning this way. So this is a good sign. So I see that my brush is set for the ground mount. Now I'm going to connect the brush with the gooseneck. So you can see the little hexagon right here goes exactly in the hexagon which is right here on the pin jack. So it goes like that. So I want to make sure with the several spins, you know, that the gooseneck is properly connected to my brush. It takes really like 3 or 4 spins. Here is already my quick connector, and here I'm going to put the poles. But before then, I'm gonna put my splash guard. Make sure everything fits perfectly. Now I have a pole right here with a clamp. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna put it where it belongs to. Make sure it goes over the O-ring. Okay, I'm gonna secure my pole. I'm gonna put an extension. I like to use 2 poles, 3 poles, depends on the configuration. But in this case, we're gonna have 2 poles. Now, I'm going to wrap my hose around the poles like that. I start approximately from the middle, and I'm wrapping up my hose like that.
Why are you doing that, Jan?
The hose doesn't go anywhere. I can secure it always, you know, with that little rubber thing. But now I like to give my hose a little loop. I like to set the valve certain way, so I will be holding brush with the right hand and I can manage the valve with my left hand. Okay, before I do so, I will start the pressure washer and I will rinse my hoses, release the air and all the dirt and dust which might be actually in my system. Okay, so
does the valve need to be on or off?
The valve obviously has to be on. So this way everything can, you know, just
flow through.
Smoothly flow. Okay, so now I'm pretty much set and I'm ready to turn on my water right here and start the pressure washer. Okay, so when you start the pressure washer, make sure your choker is on so you can smoothly start the pressure washer. It's right here. I'm gonna turn it on. Make sure the pressure washer is on and we are ready to go. I'm gonna rinse my system. That's probably enough. I'm gonna turn off the pressure. I can connect it with my gauge to measure the pressure. And I'm pretty much ready to go and set my brush on the panels and start the clean. When I do so, I like to put a brush in the middle of the panels. I don't put it to the edge or somewhere else. And now I'm ready to put the clean. Simple as that. I'm going to clean the upper frame. My brush is pretty much set right now. So one thing I would like to really point out is the valve must be open and then not connected with a gooseneck, because the moment you will start the pressure washer and the valve will be eventually on, the brush will be obviously spinning. And if you have no one on the brush, then brush might be going sideways or down or over, and you can damage your equipment. So remember, very important, disconnect the valve from the gooseneck. Make sure it's on, and let the water run for the first 20-30 seconds. Okay, so I'm gonna put it like that. I go right now to start my pressure washer. The water is already on, so we'll be ready to rock and roll. Okay, so everything is pretty much set. I do notice my brush will be spinning this way. So right now I'm cleaning my lines. So everything is pretty much set. So let's put everything together. My right hand will be holding the brush. My left hand, while I have this valve on the left side, will be opening the valve. Slowly release the pressure and you are ready to go. When I need to stop the brush, I'll just bring it, towards myself, somewhere in the middle. I turn it off, okay? Right now, when the brush is turned off, I can move my lines, I can move my brush, I can do anything. But I make sure the valve is completely shut off. Okay, so when we are cleaning the ground mounts, I'm gonna show you how to set the brush before you start actually the pressure washer. This is a very important thing. So your goal is not only to clean the panels, but also protect your equipment, particularly the brush. So what we like to do, we like to put the brush somewhere in the middle of the installation. You want to make sure that the brush is spinning, the positive way, so that brush will kind of help you to go all the way on the top of the panels, 1 or 2 or 3. So then when I'm pretty much set, I will rinse my lines. I will start the pressure washer, rinse my lines, and when I'm ready, I will turn off the valve, I will connect it with my brush, and then I'll be pretty much ready to start the clean.
And Jan, do we sell the valve kit?
Yes, we do actually. The way we sell this equipment is ready to use. So that means when the customer will receive a brush, poles, hoses, all kind of equipment, quick connectors, valves, that customer can plug it into his pressure washer, and that system is ready to run immediately. Okay.